Hey guys, welcome back to another cha-cha tutorial. Today, Paul's gonna teach you guys the lock steps. If you haven't seen our previous cha-cha tutorials, there's links in the description box. If you have, here we go.
What's up everybody, Paul Karmiryan here with another cha-cha tutorial. Today we're going to be learning the lock steps, which are a basic step that are going to be very handy for future tutorials that you're going to be learning. So let's get started. You're going to start off with a back break, which is your right leg you're going to be stepping back with, and you're going to be shifting your weight to your right leg. So you're going to go 2, you're going to step forward on 3 as you shift your weight to your front leg. Make sure your knees are straight and they're not bent like they are in salsa. Or knees are locked, you're pointing your toes all the way, yeah? So we started with a back break, which is back step. As you're stepping back, you settle your hip back. As you twist your hips, you're settling onto your right side and you're extending your left side, yeah? One more time, just like that. So we did 2, now you're gonna step forward on 3. Still contracting your right side. Now you're going to collect your leg and you're going to step into a bevel, which is your heels are touching each other and you have a V formation in front of you, so your toes are separate, but your knee is still straight. Okay, so don't keep it here. It's really connected and compact, and your thighs should be touching each other. So from here, you're going to be stepping forward onto your right leg as you extend your right leg. You're going to step onto your right leg in a turnout position, and you're going to extend your left leg in the back. So your toes are going to be on the ground, but your heel is going to be off the ground. Okay? From here, you're going to collect your back leg into your right leg, and you're going to push your knee to your front socket right here, and it's going to push your knee forward. So both heels are off the ground. And from there, you're going to push from your back leg, and you're going to straighten your right leg, and you're going to step forward. Okay? Let's go back and digest all of that one more time. So we did back, step forward, collect and bevel your leg as you step forward, shift your weight forward, collect your leg as you bend both knees and pick up both heels, and you're going to be stepping forward. So that's the lock part of the step. Yeah? So we did 2, 3, and cha, cha, 1. Okay, one more time just like that. And 2, 3, and cha, cha, 1. Great, just like that. And 2, 3, and cha, cha, 1. One more time. And this time, you're going to end the step and we're going to go backwards, okay? So we did 2, 3, and cha, cha, 1. Now after this step, we're going to switch directions. By doing that, we're going to do what's called a check movement. And what that is we collect our leg into a bevel as we're switching our legs. Your weight is still on your right side and your left knee is bent, your right knee is straight. From here, you're going to straighten your leg forward, and you're going to place your heel down. As you place your heel down, you're going to shift your weight to the middle of your between both legs. So you're not going to be on one side or the other. You're going to be right in the middle. And while you're doing that, you're going to bend your back knee, and it's going to be completely touching your left leg, and it's going to be right in between the back of your left leg, the socket right there, and your knee. They're going to be touching, and there should be no space. So this is called a check because when you look at it, it kind of reminds you of a check formation where it's kind of like a V shape. So from there, you should feel that there's no space. So if I put like a piece of paper or like a card in between your legs, it should be like airtight, no space in between. After you do that, your weight is in the middle. You're going to shift your weight back onto your right leg as you straighten both knees, okay? So one more time, after we finish the lock step, right? You're going to collect your leg, you're going to step forward with your leg, and you're gonna check, okay? From there, you're gonna shift your weight back onto your right leg as you shift your hip back, and then you're gonna collect your leg, and now we're gonna go backwards in our lock step. So as you collect your left leg, you're gonna collect into a bevel, point your foot back, your heel should be up, both knees are straight. From there, as you shift your weight to your back leg, you collect your right leg to your left leg as your front left knee is going into the socket of the back of your right leg, okay? From there, both heels are up and your both knees are bent. And you push from your back leg as you straighten your left leg and you step, shifting your weight onto your left leg as you step back, okay? So we're basically doing the same lockstep formation, the same way that we do it forward, we're doing it backwards, okay? And we end it with the way that you started, collect your leg and step back. And now we're in the beginning of the combination, yeah? So you step back, now let's go forward again. Step forward, collect your leg, step right, collect right. Now do a check, collect, step forward, check, step back, collect, and now we're gonna go lock step back. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and again to the beginning. Collect, back, step forward, collect, forward, cross, forward. And check to switch directions, back, left, right, left, and right, left, right, left, right, and left, right, left, right, left. Good job. One more time. Now you want to make sure, in ballroom especially, we always have good posture. You want to make sure that you're lifted. Your hips are not, you're not arching your back like this. You want to really tuck in your hips. Imagine you have like a jacket and you're zipping up your jacket. As you zip up your jacket, everything is growing and continuing through your neck to your head, and it feels like there's like a string that's pulling your head up. So you should always have this posture where your shoulders are back and your hips are tucked in and your chest is lifted, but not forward like this, right? That's incorrect posture. You want to feel like you're a complete straight line and a complete board, yeah? So throughout this whole process, make sure you're thinking about that. Now, from the beginning, one more time. So we did step back with your right leg, step forward with your left leg, collect, and now let's do the lock step. Right, collect, right, collect, left, back, left, collect, left, collect, right, forward, and collect. Now, the hips, what you're doing is a figure 8. If you want a more in-depth description of the figure 8, check the link in the bio and it'll break it down for you. But just here, just know that you're moving your hips from one side to the other side in an 8 motion. And you could also be doing that forward and back. So right side, left side, right side, left side. So you're creating that figure 8. So you're basically doing that in this lock step. You're stepping forward, and as you step forward, your hip starts on your left. You collect your hip on your right side as you collect your knees together, and your heels are up. And from there, from your right side, you're pushing it back to your left side again. As you collect to your right side, as you collect your leg, and then from here, you do the check, and you switch to your left, switch to your right, step back. As you switch to your left side, you collect onto your right side, you push onto your left side, you collect still on your left side, and then you transfer to your right side, okay? So one more time, just like that. So we did 2, 3, cha, cha, 1, and 2, 3, cha, cha, 1, and 2, 3, cha, cha, 1, and 2, 3, cha, cha, 1. Now, if you notice, I'm never stepping like this. Cha, cha, 1, 2. I never have space in between. It's always very compact and together. You don't want to create too much space because then you're going to look like you're like a penguin, and you don't want to look like that, right? So you want to step back. Everything is very compact and together. Step, I'm on this one line. I'm not stepping on a separate line, right? Everything is on one plane. So let's do that one more time a little bit faster, and then we'll try it with music. Ready? So 2, 3, cha-cha. 1, 2, 3, cha-cha. 1, 2, 3, cha-cha. 1, 2. Make sure you're moving your hips. Cha-cha. 1. Good. Now, we could also, this lockstep idea could continue. So if you're doing your lockstep and you're going step, lockstep, you could keep doing that lockstep. So that's why it's called a lockstep, because you could keep continuing the movement. So it goes step, lockstep, step, lockstep. So you could do it on the other side as well. You could go left, right, left, right, left. So keep in mind that this could be used in many different ways. But for now, let's keep it in this structure just for learning's sake, okay? Let's try it with music. All right, guys, now let's try with music. We're gonna start slow, and then we'll speed it up as we go. Ready? You're gonna start on the 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 1. 2, 3. You could also count it cha, cha, 1. 2, 3, cha, cha, 1. Lock, step, lock, and lock. Check, back, back, step, back, back, forward, lock, step, forward, forward, back. Now let's try it with normal tempo. Ready? 2, 3, cha-cha, 1, 2, 3, cha-cha, 1, 2, 3, cha-cha, 1, 2, 3, cha-cha, 1. Good. 2, 3, cha-cha, 1. Step back, lock step, forward check, back lock step, back, lock step, forward, forward check, back, lock step, done.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you want more tutorials with Paul, please let me know in the comment box. You could also follow him on all his other social media platforms. You can see it below. This is your first time on the channel, you like what you saw, make sure to subscribe, tell a friend about it. You could also follow me on all my other social media platforms as well. I do put different content out there, so make sure to follow me there. And I'll see you guys next time with a brand new video.